What up YouTube, it's your boy Mark Ryder back with another video. So Myron from the Fresh and Fit podcast has committed one of the most ultimate violations in YouTube history. He's been beefing with Abba and Preach, and he's basically gone all out racist with one bag of racial slurs. He's been throwing out monkey jokes, Hitler jokes, Nazi jokes, Ku Klux Klan jokes. And Myron, who I believe is Arabic, well, he claims to be a black Arab, there's always been speculations that there's been an undertone of racism in his podcast, even though his collaborator, his wingman, Fresh, is black, but he's a bit of a simp anyway. He's a bit of a chump, yeah. But Myron's had a pretty lucrative career through YouTube, and I think it's come to a point where he's gonna lose his channel, yeah. He's gonna lose his channel. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised, but he's gonna have to be accountable for a lot of the madness he's saying. I'm gonna show you a clip anyway.
I just Fresh and Fit ended our career with last night's Hearthstone.
Yeah. I think we're the first ones really calling them out at this point. They've been lying to y'all for years, and they're dumb fans in the back. Oh, fresh and fraud. Yo, Prince is like it looks like a fucking.
You should see him build momentum. What the
Yo, every time this thing, we got a problem with you.
Imagine them. Yo.
Nigga looks like a monkey. Preacher's over there looking like McGilla Grill and Donkey Kong having a baby. Prince like uses his head. Look at
No, reach, stop, reach, listen to me.
That these dudes have been talking shit for years. And I think the thing is that they've been kind of coasting on is you got to fight fire with fire.
And we're going to be nice.
Yeah, that's too much, man. You're doing too much, Myron. That's not wise. That's not smart, man. I understand that you're trying to have a laugh. I understand that you meant it in jest, or you think you're being funny, yeah? But you're beefing with black melanated YouTubers and making monkey slurs, monkey jokes. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Like, what's the matter with you? Like, are you all right in the head? You're clearly suffering some type of mental breakdown. And you can see Sneeko. I know Sneeko's a bit of a follower. He's young, on the come up. He's got blind loyalty to Myron. But even he feels creeped out and weird. Even he knows what he's doing is wrong. Yeah? And you're supposed to be the ambassador of the red pill and manosphere. Yeah? You've got thousands, probably millions of young men looking up to you. Yeah? You're supposed to be leading young men and showing young men how to be successful. Yeah? How to how to become high value and the best version of themselves. You're supposed to be showing young men how to be alpha. You portray yourself as an alpha, yeah, but this behavior is anything but alpha. This is weird. You're acting a fool. Grown men sitting in a room, jumping around, playing monkeys. Like, listen, if you're gonna roast someone, be witty with it, man. But you're just looking like a fool. Yeah, you're showing your ass, man.
Guys, we're gonna toss your salad, Abba.
Bro, no. We got some accessories here. Okay, I got some apples and peaches here, as y'all can see. Okay, some grapefruit.
Yeah.
Then we also
Apples
got
and peaches.
some milk as well.
Have you seen how Reach goes clubbing? He clubs the bitch over there like a fucking caveman. Yo, Reach, I don't even believe in this theory, but you gotta evolve. You gotta evolve, bro. No. I'm not racist. I'm half black.
Wow, man. Welcome to Fresh and Fit. Yo, we don't give a fuck.
If you guys didn't understand the stereotype, it's that black people are not evolved. And so he's saying Preach is an unevolved black person, essentially doing.
So now you're saying Preach is an unevolved black person. You're saying Preach is a straight up monkey, yeah, or Neanderthal, yeah? That's wild. That's wild. I'll be very surprised if this guy keeps his channel. Yeah. There's a line, man. There's a line. Yeah. Now I'm not saying I'm a sensitive brother. I'm not a sensitive melanated brother. I'm open to some to some jokes with my friends. I got Caucasian friends, Indian friends, Muslim, all types of different friends, and we have little jokes, yeah. But when you're going at someone, when you're trying to roast someone that you're having a little beef with, and you're resorting to those tactics, and on top of that, you're really comfortable using those on live broadcasts as well. That's concerning. That's concerning.
Rich, you look at it.
In the islands, we say Bonabati, man. Straight. Do you, boo boo? Do you, boo boo? Oh, yeah. I fucking preach. I wear liquids for fun. I'm a fucking retard. You let me talk shit on the internet. I'll free you. I got a problem with you. Yo, that nigga call me Goofy? Look at you, bro. You're Goofy.
Any man that can boogie is a homosexual.
Bro.
See, I have a problem with the red pill community at the moment. It's oversaturated with fake-ass gurus, fake-ass dating coaches that portray themselves as alpha, that seem to think they have all the answers to female nature, how to be in relationships, how to conduct themselves, how to get laid, how to get women. And look at the type of people that are at the forefront of the red pill and manosphere community. Look at the type of people that people are considering alphas. Is that an alpha? Is that alpha behavior? Is that someone you could take seriously? Does that look like someone that knows about women? Does that look like someone that gets women? Does that look like someone that knows anything about females? Yet people follow these guys religiously. And the red pill market, YouTube, is oversaturated with these so-called fake-ass alphas that think they got the answers. Yeah? These guys are not even mentally stable. Yeah? And this is someone, Myron, who's against drugs and alcohol. Yeah? And look at the behavior. He thinks it's funny. I got second-hand embarrassment for him. I got second-hand cringe. I'm contaminated by the cringe for him. Yeah? And he doesn't even deserve it. It's cringe. How can you lack that much self-awareness? Let's carry on.
You are a fucking home. Nigga, what's on the song? Lady Gaga. It's gonna be okay. These niggas are close to me. Gonna be okay. What the fuck is going on? Welcome. Gonna be okay. Gonna be
Yeah, he's chewing his Ethernet. Hey, Rich. Yo, Rich, you're overdosing on the warrior gene, bro.
Fat ugly white. I need to get the.
That's in my language too, actually.
See, you need to put on a seatbelt.
Stop, Reach. I could KO you, but don't fucking throw that spear. These are disgusting animals. That's why they look like animals. These guys are fucking animals, bro. Dude, he fucking runs with all fours like a fucking animal.
Okay. I don't know what in Clayton Bigsby you guys were thinking.
Okay, so I don't know who those other two guys are, apart from Sneeko. There's another Caucasian guy there. He seems to be, putting his little piece in as well. Running on all fours like animals. I mean, it's wild, man. It's wild. Now, Myron is an Arab Muslim, so-called Muslim, but that's questionable because he doesn't behave like a Muslim at all. His values are not Muslim. very, very questionable. There's been allegations against him for, you know, abusing females. You know, he's been telling females that if they come on his podcast that they gotta fuck him. Yeah, I'll show you some evidence of that as well in a minute. He's basically says that men should sleep around and sleep with 50 women before they commit, which is also against, you know, contradictory to Islamic teachings. So the guy is just a mess. He's a mess, man. And it's not even funny. I mean, they all sitting there. And I'm not just saying that because I'm being biased because I'm melanated, because my skin's brown. I'm not. It's just not really. It's not funny. It's kind of, the jokes are kind of weak. It's kind of lame. It's lame. You know what I mean? If it was funny, it was funny. If I don't care if it was racist or what. Sometimes I laugh at racist jokes against black people. Sometimes that shit's funny, man. You know what I mean? But it's witty, it's funny. But that shit ain't even funny. Like, you could catch a right hook, really. You know what I mean? It just makes you want to punch him. But yeah, strange behavior, man. Don't know. Sometimes the money, when you're in a position of fame and you're getting money and you've got a great deal of responsibility on you, it gets to their heads sometimes. And I think Myron's hit that point where his ego has gone interstellar. Like he's lost it. He's lost it. And I don't know how he can't see what he's doing here. It's quite wow. It's quite amazing, really. But yeah, let's carry on.
Okay.
Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
I don't know how you guys did it, but you guys made a more embarrassing response than H3H3 by like a long mile.
Oh my days. They don't even know. I don't think they're smart enough to understand what they just did. They're not smart enough.
I think they know that they have negative feelings about black people.
No, I don't think they do. So to them, I don't think they even comprehend that.
I disagree. I think some people just got anti-black sentiments and they just don't want to acknowledge it. Just because you don't want to acknowledge it doesn't mean you don't know it's there. It's like, you know, you got a mess under the table, bitch. Just because you didn't look don't mean you don't know it's there.
Which is like
you got a white dude coming on talking about spear chucking, like using every racist trope I'd ever heard from a white in regards to black people. Mm-hmm. You're out here making monkey noises about a black person. I mean, you could just drop the hard N-E-R on the N-word because it's the same shit.
Might as well. Spirit chucking, that's messed up. But whatever.
Even the warrior gene. They're basically trying to say black or animals.
I understand. He's
using scientific language.
You already said that.
Yeah.
You already said that. Yeah. And you enabled that fucking goober to say that.
Watching them run around and do these kinds of poses for 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, I guess this is just how high value men act.
Yeah, that was it was an uncomfortable watch, and I think I agree with what Abba is saying, that I don't think they fully understand the gravity of the situation. I don't think they fully have the mental capacity as of yet to understand the implications of what they've done. But if he's comfortable doing it, it means that there is a prejudice undertone in their belief systems. Yeah, they do harbor prejudice views, and sometimes you just got to take it as it is. You got to accept people as they come, yeah, and take it for what it is. That is how they really feel, yeah, because you're showing us. When people show you who they are, you better believe that's who they are, yeah. I know people could say he's meant in jest. It was satire, whatever, but no, I mean, you said what you meant. You meant what you said, man. You said it, yeah? You said it. Myron's going to come out and say, I'm black, so, you know, how can I be racist? But you're Arab. And I don't want to go too deep, but, you know, if we look at history, Arabs were the first to enslave black people, and they kept up the slave trade for 1,000 years, yeah? And I don't like to talk about slavery too much because it sets us back. The black people of today didn't go through slavery, so, you know, we can't keep talking about it. We have to, that conversation needs to become obsolete at some stage, because I don't feel comfortable with black people constantly talking about slavery, because then we start to identify as a slave. and we develop an inferiority complex as the conquered race, and it keeps us in, what if we keep identifying with that slave mentality, we're going to be stuck in that mental bondage. Yeah, you know, we're going to stay we don't want to stay bitter. We want to transcend that and start progressing and seeing ourselves as melanated Nubian kings. Yeah, I don't give a shit about what they've said, to be honest, because I know who I am. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm a Nubian. I'm a king. Yeah, I'm a king out here. Yeah, yeah. I'm fully embraced my culture. Yeah, yeah. And I respect other cultures. I respect everyone's culture and belief systems. Yeah, but if you're running a YouTube channel and you've got a platform, you have a responsibility. Yeah, you have to be careful what you say. You know what I mean? Yeah, because some people have experienced certain things that, you know, some people are dealing with traumas, yeah? So we've got to be kind of careful when you're running a platform. So, you know, I don't give a shit personally, because, you know what I mean? But Myron's, yeah, I don't know. I guess whether Myron keeps the channel or not will depend on the backlash and the outcry from this. I predict that there will be, yeah? But you never know. YouTube might see them as a cash cow and might keep them up, but I would be very surprised if they do, yeah? But anyway, Abba's going to expose Myron with some messages he sends to some of the female collaborators he has on his podcast. He's basically saying to them, look, man, if you come on my show, you better fuck me. Let's have a look.
So wait, you want to bang a girl who just wants to come on the platform for clout? And you think that's burning desire?
But he doesn't show y'all the entire conversation of her talking shit for hours on hours on hours on hours to me.
I wanted you guys to pause right at that moment. He initiates contact with her, suggests a collab. He asks her multiple times if she's single or married. She's thinking, oh, she's being invited to be on a dating show to talk about dating. She finally says, like, okay, yeah, after the third time he asks, like, oh, or second time. He's like, yeah, you know what, I am single. And he's like, perfect. Well, listen, I don't collab with people who I'm platonic with. Out of nowhere. It's in the text messages. And she says, what do you mean? She's like, well, we're not just going to be just friends if you want to collab. You are doing sex for a time on the podcast, which is what we initially said. So I don't know why he showed this conversation as if I'm lying about what happened.
Then I respond, I'm just being honest and stand by. I'm not collaborating with you unless we fuck. Why do I say that? You guys say, oh, yo, Myron, let it go, let it go. Would y'all let it go if someone said some bullshit like this about you on a big ass?
Yeah, so, you know, Myron's obviously bullshitter. You know, he clearly contradicts himself and backtracks. You know, you said what you said, bro. You know what I mean? You got a reputation for saying shit and backtracking, yeah? So, yeah, man. I mean, what kind of alpha dude is that? That's not alpha. How you drop into chick, oh, you better fuck me. That's some creepy, weird shit, bro. That's weird behavior, man. It's not cool. It's tacky. It's not smooth. Yeah, Myron never really resonated with me, man. I kind of I saw through him a long time ago. I've got a gift of seeing through people, and there's just something about him that just never sat right with me. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff he says is cool, you know, but it's just something not right, man. I think if in reality he wouldn't be my type of person. But yeah, man. Let me show you another clip anyway.
Now investing back in the business, get called out by a fucking KKK member out of Tennessee. You motherfuckers are losers. I'm roasting y'all right now. Continue on, Ching.
Yes.
Okay.
That nigga sound like he got a 39 IQ. Holy shit. I don't know how this guy preachers take it seriously. Like, this nigga is fucking stupid. Say Albanian yesterday said something about, shut the fuck up, you fucking. You stupid nigga. Not showing the women that y'all are with not one time. Last time I checked, that Myron got like 3 or 4 girlfriends, okay? And they're friends with each other.
Or they would hurt our fan base. But if you're secure in who you are...
No, your fan base is a bunch of low IQ feminists that can't take it when you get fit. What does he do? He actually gets fresh and, most importantly, fit. That fresh fit nigga helping everybody get in goddamn shape.
This guy is totally unhinged.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm unhinged?
You told me the N-word, watch.
You are in Okay, yeah, we do like 10 sets of cross burnings. And here's the thing, I'm going to continue to roast them. They're going to sit there and say, okay, let's fucking go. 10 toes down. I will roast you motherfuckers until the end. You fucking homos got nothing else.
Yeah, I think I caught a little. That was a little hardcore. It was a little hardcore even for me.
I'm glad you didn't show up in a white hood, Nick. That would have optics, you know?
I was gonna do the MAGA hat, but it wouldn't go as hard as the white hood. So
Nick, your followers.
So that's Myron, the jackass, on Sneeko's live stream broadcast, wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood, doing the Nazi symbol, saying the N-word. The dude's lost the plot. He's lost his mind. This is your red pill demigod. This is the guy that you young guys look up to and idolize. And I've always said, don't idolize these so-called fake gurus, man. You know what I mean? Because eventually they'll show their ass. Sneeko looks genuinely uncomfortable. It's as if he knows that Myron has committed social suicide. It's as if he knows. Coming up, we're going to see Miss Pearly Things and the other weirdo that was on her podcast that caused the controversy. The guy in the top left, can't remember his name, but he's supposedly part of some far-right type of radical racist cult. I don't know. Looks like a bit of a melt. The guy's looks like a carrot anyway. But notice how Pearly Things distances herself from the situation. She uses her brain because she can see that these guys are just hit the self-destruct button. I don't know what's made Myron come, just throw his whole reputation away. You know what I mean? Dude's just lost all credibility, lost all integrity. I don't know. Well, let's have a look anyway.
Almost got nothing else.
yeah, I think I caught a little. That was a little hardcore. It was a little hardcore even for me.
I'm glad you didn't show up in a white hood, Nick. That would have optics, you know?
I was gonna do the MAGA hat, but it wouldn't go as hard as the white hood. So
Nick, your followers are going to Myron now. You got competition.
that's true. Both of you guys are. It's like I'm being outdone. I thought I went pretty hard in November, and
You
it's
got
like,
Myron leading the dissident right now.
yeah, it's a couple of the Albanian and a black guy gonna out.
Goes to show how things have changed. Because I remember when Dave Chappelle did the Clayton Bigsby shit back in the day, it was fucking hilarious. But nowadays you do that shit, they're like, oh my God. Just goes to show how pussified we've become. After looking at that Donkey Kong photo, I can conclude that he's also a monkey.
Okay. All right.
Like, bro, I'm ready to end them. Like, they want to go here and say, you're Myron, cool. The fucking Arab guy that's also black that literally, like, I hit so many different check marks for the KKK. Y'all want to call me? Cool, you fucking.
If you're wondering who the white dude in the top left is, that's a white supremacist. Nick Fuentes, who's a leader of a far-right movement. And Just Pearly thinks, I will say, Just Pearly thinks orange does look good on you. I'm glad you took Brittany's advice. I do think it's funny that the only time you decide to groom yourself is for a Klan meeting. But hey, if that's the kind of high-value man you want to attract, go girlfriend.
Now,
Let's fucking do it.
hey guys, when we speak, everyone raise your hand. Raise your hand.
No.
Raise your hand.
No.
So we take turns.
No, Nick, no, not you.
Kidding. I can't do it. Yeah.
What the fuck are
I
you?
heard that some of y'all were raising the salute, so I decided to come back.
Let's go. Poor Sneeko. Pearl rolls out. Oh, come on.
No!
We're down.
No.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go. We're down for whatever.
Let's do it.
Do you realize how dumb everyone has to be? That when you're in a room full of people, that somehow Just Pearly Things seems to be the smartest person. You see her sliding off screen like, what the fuck am I associating myself with? Y'all know how dumb you have to be to make Pearl sound smart.
I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's funny. It's entertaining, but it's an L. It's an L for Fresh and Fit, man. Even Just Pearly Things even she could see that one coming. Even she could see that was a disaster unfolding. And that's how she's managed to stay on top of her game. Yeah, she's had some slip-ups, but she's learned her lesson. Yeah. She can see a shitstorm when it's coming. She can see a shitstorm. Yeah. And Myron, you just created a big-ass shitstorm, man. Damn. You can try and use the whole thing of you being Arab and brown to try and get away from it, but I don't know if that's gonna slide, man. Yeah, I think you're done fucked up. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out anyway, but yeah. I always knew that Myron character was a bit of a funny guy. Yeah, he's a bit of a strange guy, man. He's funky. His energy's all funky. I mean, yeah, he might be successful. Yeah, maybe he's making his money, but as a person, as your character, your integrity, nah, you ain't the real deal, bro. You're a nerd, yeah? You're just a clown, yeah? With some money, yeah? Alright, man, I'll leave it at that anyway, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll greatly appreciate it. And stay tuned for my next video, yeah? Take care, guys. Blessings, love, peace.